Howdy, everybody. Welcome into another episode of Take 5 with Texas A&M basketball transfer Jacari Lane, sitting down to tackle 5 different topics, beginning off with, like I said, transfer. So take us through the mindset of a player entering the transfer portal and what that process is like and what it was like for you before you landed at Texas A&M.
Man, it was a wonderful process. Like as I started the process, that was my first time like ever going through something like that. So I was kind of nervous, but the mindset was just, man, bet on yourself, trust God, and He got something planned for you. So once I went in the transfer portal, my first call was I think Louisville or something like that. So like the first couple of weeks, I was getting calls and calls. Then it kind of dies down. Then I was getting calls. Then I got that call from Bucky, and it was like, man, okay. He's from my area, man. Let's get it popping.
So was it just that, like, you're a Huntsville guy, you played at North Alabama, so is it that Alabama connection with Bucky that led you
Yeah,
here?
most definitely.
So when you're in the transfer portal and things are going crazy, you mentioned that Louisville called. Is there a situation where, like, somebody cool picks up the phone? Like is there ever a spot where it's like Coach K on the other end of the line trying to get you to Duke, or a famous hooper that you knew in the past, like, trying to recruit you to their school?
Nah,
None of that.
nah,
None of
it
that?
wasn't no more of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, again, like, I'm just curious about it because,
Yeah.
like, it's you hear all the stories about it and how it being so crazy in the
Yeah.
Wild West and stuff like that. I'm actually curious about, like, a guy who's been through it.
Yeah.
All right, topic 2. If you weren't a basketball player, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't a basketball player, I talked about this a lot with like some of my friends back at North Alabama, and we always said like, if we wasn't, cause we comedy, we funny, we
Oh,
real
yeah.
funny, and we said if we wasn't hooping, we would probably be a streamer like YouTube. We do stuff like that, reaction videos, stuff like that. So
So do you like watch a bunch of stand up? What do you follow when you want to get your comedy fix in?
man, I was probably like like the Casa Nats and stuff like that, streamers.
Gotcha. I know that's a big market these days, dude.
Yeah.
I think you've got the energy, the vibe. You could fit in that world.
Yes, sir.
Topic number 3. Obviously, you're coming from North Alabama. You've been here since May. What is your favorite thing about College Station so far, and maybe a couple of your favorite places to eat in town?
My favorite thing, I'll say the traditions. Like I got to go back home and just explain to my family like, all the traditions and stuff around College Station. So I just say the traditions. And my favorite place to eat out here is probably I think it's called like Pluckers or something like that. Pluckers. That's
Wing
one of my
guy?
that's one of my favorite spots. I love wings. Yeah.
Have you had any Tex-Mex since you've been here?
No, I haven't. I
Okay,
haven't.
we need to change
Yeah.
that. Okay, you talk about traditions. Do you have a favorite Texas A&M tradition so far?
The 12th man for sure.
Okay, and the other thing is that we're taping this right before week 1. Wait till you go to your first midnight yell and see how many people show up for yell practice before a football game. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So I'll put that on the back burner. Put that on your schedule for Friday night.
Sure, for
Topic 4. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
Man, probably Turks. Man, it just looks so peaceful out there. The water is pretty. I just be at peace out there.
So you're a beach guy
Yeah.
over at mountains?
Yeah.
Perfect. I could go either way. Like, I like going to places like that, but I also like the scenery of the mountains and
Yeah.
stuff. I do not like to ski though, so I'm
You
more
like
of
to
a
ski?
hiker or hanging out at the beach too. All right, last topic for you, Jacari, before we get you out of here. Who's your favorite basketball player of all time? And I've got a bonus question on the other end of this.
My favorite basketball player of all time. This might be a little crazy, but I gotta go with Kyrie.
Kyrie?
Kyrie's my favorite. Like
Okay.
since Duke.
Since Duke.
Since Duke.
So did you follow him at all when he was with the Mavs? Or I guess he's
Yeah.
still with the Mavs,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Mhm.
So you follow him day to day. You watch. I guess now that you're in the market, you could see all the games,
Yeah.
all 82.
Yes, sir.
So what about Kyrie's game makes him your favorite player?
Just the way he can, create for himself, man. He can get by. No matter who you put in front of him, he can get by anybody. Create his own shot. He can finish. He can finish around the rim pretty good. He got a strong core. Just the little things like that makes him my favorite player.
Is he a guy you try to emulate on the court, or are there other players with different aspects of their game that you try to bring to your own personal game?
It's hard to emulate Kyrie Irving, but
Yeah.
I do watch a lot of him. Just try to study him, like his footwork and the way he get his shot off and stuff like that. So
My bonus question includes one of Kyrie's former teammates. It's the age-old debate in basketball spheres: LeBron James or Michael Jordan.
LeBron.
LeBron. Okay.
I'm going LeBron.
Okay. Why?
Just Man, like he's just better in every category, man. Like from assist to I think he's a better defender than Jordan. I know Jordan is a great defender, but I think LeBron is a better defender than Jordan. He make everybody around him better. He's just a better basketball player.
Perfect, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for sitting down with me, man.
Yes, sir.
That's
Thank you for having
been
me.
Texas A&M transfer hooper Jacari Lane on another edition of Take 5.